Hello, class. This is class 3, discussion 2, and we are discussing understanding budgets. And this discussion in particular asks to share with the group the purpose, type, organization, and model of the unit or institutional budget in which we work, or in which I work. So, I want to start off by saying that I completely agree with Mayhall's quote in chapter 3 of the Barr and McClellan book. His quote states, "Budgets are really a statement of educational purpose, phrased in fiscal terms." I completely agree with that because at Moultrie Technical College, my place of employment, we actually enter our budgets into our business office platform. We call it MTC Assist. I'm sure each school has their own institutional platform that they use. But basically, when we enter our budget and when we have to enter our strategic plan and our learning goals, we have to link it all together. So to me, I completely agree with that quote because I feel like it just rings true, and it seems that it's an accountability measure as well. I feel like at Moultrie Tech, at my institution, there's there's just an underlying culture of transparency, especially with budget. And it seems like it rings true throughout our whole entire institution. And I feel like that is another way that it rings true, is everything we do has to be aligned with our learning outcomes, our learning goals, and all of that's tied with our budget as well. So basically, why are we doing what we do, and are we doing what we say? So NTC, Moultrie Tech's focus is, and our mission is workforce development and affordability, and also student-centered. So those are our three large things at Moultrie Tech that we focus on in our mission and our vision. So that really centers, I think it's one big picture. So that really goes back to how we budget, and how we look at our fiscal department and how it operates. So to answer the discussion questions of the purpose, type, organization, and model of the unit or institutional budget. At Moultrie Tech, our budgetary control model is a hybrid, and I tried to fit it into one or the other, but if it's square, put it in a square peg, of what I've always heard. So put the peg in a square, whatever. Anyway, so we operate in a budgetary control model, and our model is a hybrid of centralized and decentralized. For example, our department, I'm not able to spend more than a maximum of $3,000 on recruitment items or anything like that. That is just the cap, the dollar cap. If I do, I have to get special permission or prior approval, obviously, from a higher authority. So that's why I feel like it's a hybrid, centralized and decentralized. The purpose of our budget as a whole and in each department is for accountability purposes. Our budget is relayed to our governing board members frequently during our monthly board meetings, and basically our budget is reported every month to our governing board. our budgets at Moultrie Tech really echo our mission, which is, again, student-centered. For example, we have on our top of our budgeting list and project list is our want, as our Barn McClellan talked about, but we have on our top on our project list, basically for budgets, for our budget is a new technical and industrial building, or a new T&I building for our students. And that's just an example of how we're student-centered, because it's a building that needs to be renovated and moved. They need to move out of the old one and really need a new one. So that is on the top of our list. As the years I've been here, it's went up and up and up and up. So it's really on the top of the priority list, as some of the other things have kind of been completed. So the type of budget that I feel like we operate at Moultrie Tech with is an operating budget, because it includes the income from all sources. And our operating budget, or our budget fiscal year, is July 1st beginning to July 30th every year. So that is how we operate at Moultrie Technical College. Our organization, Moultrie Technical College, organizes their budget in a functional expression to itemize revenue and expenses as a whole. So, and the model that we use is, I say I agree with Woodard and Von Testen that hybrids are hot, because I feel like at Moultrie Tech we have a hybrid budgeting. I think we have a formula budgeting model, which includes our total enrollment, our enrollment projected growth, retention, our full-time employee, FTE, our facilities cost is a large one to consider. Those are just to name a few. I feel like we also use incremental budgeting, and I say that because I feel like sometimes we use a across-the-board percentage, like when they had to account for our cost of living, which is, it was like the state 2% increase. So I feel like they do across the board with that's not the only thing. We've had several things like that lately. So I feel like it is a hybrid of formula budgeting and incremental budgeting. So that is my discussion for my institution and how I feel like we operate at Moultrie Technical College and how our finance and budgeting is modeled. So I will see you all soon. Thanks.